Certainly will strive.
That was
to do
Lindsey
my
Graham, the
best to
Judiciary Committee chairman, speaking at the beginning of the confirmation hearings for Amy Coney Barrett. She is, of course, Donald Trump's choice to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the Supreme Court. So today, day one of hearings. They're due to last 4 days. And here with me in the studio from our International Affairs Desk, Philip Turle. Philip, a controversial choice, Judge Barrett, and also her confirmation hearings coming at a very controversial time because, of course, the Democrats wanted these hearings to be postponed until after the U.S. election, which is just 3 weeks away.
That's correct. If you look back to the nomination or the election of Donald Trump back in 2016, there was the same situation then, and at the time, all the Republicans came together to say that the nomination of a Supreme Court judge by President Obama should be held after the election, knowing full well that because President Obama was not going to run for a third term because he was not democratically allowed to do that under the Constitution of the United States, then there would be a strong chance that Donald Trump would have that nomination, and that is what happened. This time round, the Republicans are saying, no, this nomination must take place before the election. The bottom line here, Claire, is that President Trump knows that he's trailing in the opinion polls. He knows that he's facing difficulty in being re-elected next month. Joe Biden is up between 8 and 10% ahead of Donald Trump as far as voting intentions are concerned. So he wants a supporter on the board of the Supreme Court so that if after the election is over, there is a dispute over just who won. If it's a tight election between Joe Biden and Donald Trump will claim that there was electoral fraud, as he's saying that there's going to be due to the mail-in postal votes. And therefore, if there is a dispute that goes on, it is the Supreme Court that will decide the outcome of the election, just as it did back in 2000 between Al Gore and George W. Bush. And Donald Trump knows that if he is going to go to the Supreme Court after the election with a dispute with Joe Biden, if he has more judges on side with him, then they will obviously rule in favour of him winning that election, and he will get a second term in office. I think that is the main issue here. That is why the Republicans want to push through this nomination just before the election, so they have a better chance of winning that election and Donald Trump being confirmed for a second term in office on the 20th of January next year.
We'll be hearing from Judge Barrett herself a bit later on. She's making her opening statement today. It's been leaked, though, so we have an idea of what she's going to say. And we understand that she's going to say she'll judge legal cases impartially. This, of course, expected of any judge. But she really has been under a lot of scrutiny for her beliefs, her religious beliefs.
Yeah, there are bits of this coming out now. She's expected to say that she thanks President Trump for entrusting her with the profound responsibility and an honour of a lifetime, saying her parents prepared her for a life of service, principle, faith and love. And she's also expected to pay tribute to the former Supreme Court Judge Antonin Scalia, who she has said was her mentor in life, that she learned so much from him. And also that in her view, the law must be applied as written and not how the judge wants it. She's known as being a textualist. That means that she is an originalist. She wants that the law, as it was written at the time, to be applied today and not to be adjusted towards the change in society and the change in attitude. So that puts forward the idea for some that she's much more of a hard-line judge. She won't rearrange the law to be in favour of certain circumstances that have changed in society. She will apply the law as it's written in the Constitution. And yes, you're right, there has been a lot of focus on her religious beliefs. She's a member of this sect, this group called People of Praise, where she has the role of what is called a handmaid in this group. And this is a very hard-line religious Catholic group that does take Protestants in as well, but it believes that only men should have the main roles, and it excludes any women from having any main roles in this group. Okay. So that has focused the spotlight on the fact that they're expecting Amy Coney Barrett to be against Obamacare, that she's probably going to be against, for example, abortion. She's already made that clear that she's not in favour of it, and she's not in favour of same-sex marriage. But what she has said is that she will not let her religious beliefs interfere with, or her religious beliefs interfere with her work as a judge and the way she applies the law when she is called to do so.
All right, thank you, Philip.